How can I be a quitter when haters don't stop? I'm living proof. It's pretty safe to say, God give it, God take it away. It's the worldwide American way. I'm living proof.
What's going on, guys? Proof here, bringing episode 11 of the Proof Positive Podcast. Today, we got a new individual joining us in the ranks of the podcast, whatever. Redundant, right? I'll let him introduce himself when we get there. And today, we're going to be talking about our regional experience. We had it last weekend in White Plains again. Oh, first time for me, second time for everybody else here. I had fun, kind of, sad day, heartbreaking. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I'll let the guys introduce themselves. You can start, Corey Kai.
Why gotta start first?
Cause you to my left.
We just said we're going
said we're gonna
clockwise.
throw it in a
You legit said clockwise.
I am on the side of the circle. I don't know what clockwise is.
It's the way the clock goes.
Throw it in a circle.
Nemesis.
Twerk for Jesus.
You said twerk for Jesus.
Get
Corey
to it.
Guy here, by the way.
It is Sunday.
Why does it have to be Sunday for you to twerk for Jesus? Why can't it be any day?
You know how.
Because you know how you act like that.
There
on
are
Sundays.
some people that go out to the club on Saturday, do all the nasty things in the world, but then turn around and get dressed up for church and twerk it for Jesus.
Not unless you're
That
right.
don't make it any less.
It don't make it better,
Well,
It's
but
like
Twerk
me,
for
you
Bob?
know, if
it
you're...
don't mean it
Is that
don't
bad?
happen though.
Could you twerk it for Bob?
Yep.
Who's Bob?
I don't know, but I'm a recovering Catholic, so I know what it's like.
What?
I thought he was going to say recovery twerker too.
I was just like to mention that none of this is about Vanguard, by the way.
Wow.
None of it.
None of it. That should be a new moniker. Every time we do this, so Corey Kai, the recovery
boys,
twerker.
Recover. Up B, smash where you at.
Oh Jesus!
You're up.
He's Peanut Gallery.
Roger that. This is CT Maverick. It's my first time here.
Roger that.
Sorry, one more time with your name? I don't think...
CT Maverick.
Oh, that's hot.
That is high. It's very sexy.
Provocative.
Maverick!
Well, I've been using it since like, I don't know,
Someone's gotta
96 with
be-
AOL.
Someone's
Now-
got to be CT Goose then.
Now, does CT stand for Connecticut? Or
It's
does it-
Connecticut. It's
Okay.
Connecticut. Born and raised, played here. Most of my games learned them, except for Yu-Gi-Oh, which I swear to God I wish I never learned because it was a money trap. But that's just me. Just saying. You know, you play that. That's on you. And that's about it.
All right. Hey, guys. Soma here.
AKA
And-
Nut Garden 5.
Hey, you know what? If you want to follow me on Twitter,
Can we
I
call
ain't
you
gonna
Nemesis
stop
the Great now?
I can't spell it, so don't let
Check out
N-E-M-E-S-I-S. I've been practicing.
check out episode 10.
Check that out, but I can spell Take Mikazuchi, no problem. If it's in Persona, I got it.
Which makes no sense at all.
I know, right? I play that
That's
way
so
too.
godlike.
I got like 400 hours of Persona 4. It's ridiculous.
Way to go.
amazing.
Been
Nothing
through
wrong with
that
that.
like 8 or 9 times.
We don't care about your easy mode wins, mutton chops.
I know, right? We got Chops in the Peanut Gallery, smacking people with PS Vita cases.
It was dark.
Sure, bro. I probably broke it.
Probably. And if you guys enjoy what you're listening to, please leave a like for me. It helps a lot, helps my channel grow, and I would really appreciate it. And so like I said, we had regionals last weekend in White Plains. It was good. Originally, I tried to have different sects of the team from Voltage that went up there, but unfortunately, Knuckles couldn't be here with us today. So we got a emergency replacement, came in out the cut, had
Hey.
breakfast with us, chips,
Yep.
had an omelet.
Meat lovers, yo. All
Had
day.
like 4 bites of the omelet. Just went in.
I swear.
You did. You housed that thing.
Can we not?
1, 2, 4.
I had a fork. There was a fork there.
Had
know
to
what?
request it.
You were in like
Y'all
the
almost
cut,
went in with a
man.
spoon.
With the pancake. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man. The struggle.
And it was a lot of fun. I played Narukami Stride Sweep Command. It was me, Corey Kai, and CT Maverick. We were on a team. We were a team. You knew what this was.
For real.
We got there. Well, spoilers. We finished 17th. It was sad, but we did the best we possibly could. And I played Sweep Command Stride. It was hit and miss for me personally. There were some games where I saw no grade 2s and got waxed because I kept facing decks that rushed me down. And then there were games where I faced slower decks like OTT, which I completely waxed because somehow I generated more advantage than OTT could, which was a sight for my eyes to see. But overall, like, I did all right. I did better than I did last year in Atlanta, that's for sure. I didn't feel like I was being a liability to my team, which was good. I didn't need to be carried the entire way. And if I could change anything, like round 8 was where I I made the biggest misplay I possibly could. I actually went first against Gear Chronicle, and I went to grade 3 first, knowing that Gear Chronicle does absolutely nothing if you're at grade 2.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
Gotcha.
Like,
Gotcha, bitch.
Kind of brother finishes sentence, like.
Yeah.
And so I went to grade 3 first, and then he rode and strode and completely dominated me from then out. If I stayed at 2, because I actually had grade 2 to support my Vanguard this time, I would have put myself in a better position to win, and we could have won that game and made it in the top 8. And that, it sat with me, it hurt me for a little bit. Like, I felt like I let the team down, and I had to deal with that over the course of the next day. On the drive home, it was a lonely ride back there, man.
No, you ain't the only one.
It was
man.
like replaying the back of my head. Like I could have did this differently. Could have did that differently. That's what sucks being competitive, because it comes with the highs and lows with it.
Yeah, but you had a good time, right?
It was all right. The hot dogs was the saving grace the entire
Right?
day.
I ate nothing.
I ate 4 corn dogs, and then I had a coma. It
You
was
had a
great.
wallet. I refuse to eat anything.
I bought a chicken club. It was okay. I
had
So got the corn dog.
Sandwich?
yeah, man.
You got a
all the way to
sandwich
New
at a
York for a
hot dog
sandwich?
place.
No, I went all the way to Newark for regionals.
like
the
getting
sandwich
a-
was just like an extra.
I feel like
That's
That's
like-
extra. That's a liability.
That's like getting a
God.
burger at Ruth Chris. You're doing it wrong.
I feel like I legit made
eat a hot dog at
or
home.
gained 5 pounds in processed meat because I was so
Chicken
hungry
sandwich
that
Oh
day.
no.
I don't know what they said. I don't think I should have heard that.
Yeah, you're good. It's okay.
They said you can get a chicken sandwich at home.
Right?
Right?
And it was a good time. Like, I didn't get to Dr. O, which is fine. I didn't do any of the side
I'll tell you
events,
about that.
which is fine. We did get a promo, toss it to Corey Kai, so now he owes me, put on the podcast audio
For real.
People owe me.
Write that up in there.
People owe me things, but I'm like, I don't
for
care.
posterity purposes. I'm
I
playing.
don't care.
For the
Yeah.
record, please.
I'm sure I'll chime in as I remember things, but that's how it was for me. Corey Kai?
Okay. So we
Should I
were
go get a
supposed to
drink,
be-
or-
The what?
Yeah, you know,
Wow.
you know,
What are you trying to say?
Didn't you
What
just
are you trying
sound
to say?
Save some for the rain.
I like babbling.
We know.
I'm
We
about to
know.
drop the D word, but you know, children friendly here.
Duckets.
So, do you want me to go first before you?
no,
No.
go. Just let it. Just
Okay.
go.
let them flow.
I
He got this.
the rhythm now.
Regionals.
Don't interrupt
Let's
him.
get it.
We'll get there.
Clockwise or whatever. Because you're going counterclockwise, you're doing it wrong.
This is clockwise.
You remember?
This is clockwise.
I said we're going clockwise.
If you're
but
twerking
you're
it
going
counterclockwise, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I know, right?
Bob.
He might have got twerk.
I don't see.
What? Okay. So we were supposed to be at the drop-off point and get picked up by Soma at 6:45.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Now go. Go.
Mariah decides to be like, oh, no, I'm going to get on base chat, and now I got to use the bathroom and come pick you up. We're going to be on time. He woke up, and they were like, why didn't you clean the grill like you were supposed to? Go clean the grill. So we were like a half hour late. We get the team regionals. Like, we're outside, and it's about to rain. And it's like, oh, we're not going to open the doors yet. We just about to have y'all be all wet. And then, like, I saw the place at the Jingle Flower Dragons, the Carlos. And they're like, that's a warning. That's a warning. I'm like, I'm not even in the building.
They said
Don't
that
do
was
your
a warning?
job.
Yeah, they
they're
want
like,
people
"You
selling cards.
I bought a
not
bunch of
even in the
sleeves.
building. How is this a warning?
Tournament didn't even start yet, and they were like, warning.
Right.
It's like, ugh, what's wrong with these people? So I go in and I gotta rewrite my deck list because somebody said something, but then somebody said something else. So it's like, whatever.
What's
I
the
just want it
something?
to be neat.
Adding the rarity.
So
Yeah.
I told y'all that was part of it. Y'all didn't believe me. You was like,
no, because
Judge.
somebody else passed by and was like, oh, you don't have to write the rarity. I'm like, I'm already halfway through this. I'm
So
like,
you
okay,
didn't listen
whatever,
to your
I'm just gonna read
teammate
it.
who done been there before and knew. I'm just sorry. It's okay. Go ahead.
And like, I haven't been there before.
No,
but
no, no,
these
no, go
judges
ahead.
are so bad. Oh, I'll get to that part.
I do want to kind of add something about the judging in that, because wow.
Yeah, I got a
So-
couple. I got a couple.
We get there, write my deck list, and we go round one. This was... I am the nicest guy ever playing it, I swear. I will attest to this.
You are. You are.
Because this guy did not know how to play his deck, period, at all.
Well,
He
before
had
we go
great
further,
picture.
what deck did you play?
I played Tsukiyomi Stride,
All right, there you guys
which I
go.
thought was going to do terrible. I thought about the Akari, I'm like about the Miss Right.
Yeah, and then you came up to me. I'm like, "What are you? Oh, 5-1, 5-0, or
You only
something."
put in work.
She put it. She twerked for Jesus.
Literally does not.
Sorry you feel that way.
And where were you at?
Home.
Exactly.
Home with the bay.
Birthday boys.
In her defense, she was like, "I'm sorry, I forgot."
She was like, you want to go? Just go. He's like, I can't be a bad boyfriend.
Yo, way to
You
be a
made
man.
the right choice. You would have
Right
got
call.
deep
Because it would
sugar
only
water.
got worse. Yeah,
Lemonade deep sugar water?
for real. The deepest.
A hard, friendly
Or you got that
translation.
Kool-Aid with no sugar.
Yep.
Ugh,
That's,
battery
that's
acid.
gross.
For real.
The drink, not even the drink. The drink.
The drink.
Oh god. No, that's drink at that point. Not drink. Drink.
So round one, my opponent playing Great Nature, and he goes first. I'm like, all right, I'm going second. I got everything I need in my hand. No, this is going to go well. If I'm going second, I got stride. I get the advantage. I'm cool. So turn two, he stays on one on purpose and calls Balloon Raccoon to rear guard. Balloon Raccoon says when you kill it through an effect at the end of your turn, you can counter blast one, bind it, and it becomes an extra guard at the turn of your guard step, and it gets plus 5,000 shield. So he was like, I'll call that, I'll call Duck Bill, and I'll get up the effect when I kill it, I'll draw a card. So I was like, okay, but unless you're playing Monoculous Tiger, who no one plays because the card is just god awful, you can't kill anything, so you're not getting any pluses. And if you have that many great ones in hand, man, I think I'm pretty okay. So he goes swing, no trigger checks, swing for 18 on rear guard. And I'm just like, huh?
Does he even matter?
But that's 6 plus 7. How did you get 18? I kind of just stood there and I was like, I give him the benefit of the doubt because maybe I missed something, but I just need to know where your logic is. So I'm like, how's that 18? Oh, well, Duck Bill gives plus 4 when it. Huh? What? No.
Oh lord.
I ain't played this deck. I just got rid of this deck. I know what Duck Bill does. So he's like, oh, I guess I'm attacking for 13 then. Like, you right, you attacking for 13, I'll guard. He's like, end of the turn, I kill. No, Duck Bill doesn't kill anything. What?
Boy.
Did you go on Wikipedia or something?
He
Did you
legit.
just assume I wasn't going to read any of your card effects or didn't know what they did?
He legit walked his
Fun
opponent through
fact: the
first
Peanut
game.
Gallery
Yeah.
is killing it over here with the visual kill.
He is hard mocking you the entire
Every
time.
time. He really was. Every time I look over, I'm
You
like,
over here pantomiming your expressions.
So then I was like, oh, before that does something, I should probably crash into it and kill it. So he's like, oh, because it died, counter blast one and bind it? No.
no.
I don't know how you just thought that, these imaginary things that you were going to make up were just going to happen, but they're not a thing. They're not a thing. They won't be a thing. It's like, oh, I'll go in the tester box, and I'll just swing. I'm not going to stride. I'm just like, why wouldn't you stride? You don't have a board. What is the point of legioning? Okay, whatever. So
Fast
one,
forward.
and fast forward, I was fine. I was 4-0. I was like, okay, this deck's putting in work. I'm kind of confident now. And then I played Nova Grapplers. But it wasn't just regular Nova Grapplers. It was Blau Risers. Did not know this thing was a thing.
Yeah.
Wow, risers.
Blau Risers.
You didn't
That's
hear
real.
about it?
No, like,
No.
go on, tell me
What
about this.
Frankenstein jank is this?
I kind of want to hear this.
It was actually pretty
It's-
legit.
Was it legit? Was it
It
really?
was pretty legit.
So essentially,
What
it was Blaus with Mega Flare.
Really?
So
Okay.
his turn two is my hand. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty decent. I can dig for the right chin if I have to. I have it all in hand, so if I have to write it, I can. But I don't want to go -1, so I hope it's on the top. So he goes ride Mars, call dual flare, swing for 9, swing at Vanguard, give him the 1 to pass because my hand is god awful and I don't want to take free damage.
Yeah.
Plus the restand on Mars when he hits. So he crits through my 1 to pass.
Ouch.
He gets Galaxy off the top with Mogenrot and then restands Mars and it hits me for 2 more damage.
Jesus.
Stays on 2 because I went first.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, I should keep up all my aggro. Mogenrot get another Mars, so if you kill that Mars, I still got all my things. And then he rode in the Galaxy and strode, so that Mogenrot is still active because it takes the name of
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Galaxy, yeah.
So that means if his stride hits, because it's a Blau Vanguard, he can still stand up Mars.
It is great.
That's
I wish I
awesome.
thought of it.
That is a cool build.
That's really
Like
cool.
I wish I thought of it.
I'm sorry you had to go against it, but that is a dope build.
And
So then
had,
he
and had
was
cat
like,
butlers.
he was like, and it had Cat Butler. So it's like, okay, in game you have absolutely nothing. Just go into Mega Flare, drop all these Cat Butlers, because you don't got nothing because you got to guard all these swings.
Right,
so I don't
right.
have to worry about wasting my hand. And you
Wow.
play an OTT, so you can't kill it. So I can just commit it to more, committed the board for a 5K booster. So I'm just like, okay, no guard. He was like, well, crit boost, heal boost, crit boost.
Ouch.
Wow.
Bogenrot grabbed his PG, counterblast, stand, Victon skill, stand. I was like, oh my god, I
But
can't do anything.
to be fair, shout out to that guy who made that deck because that is awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Like, there's nothing you can really do about that. I'm sorry.
And
There
he
is.
was like,
legit
he was
made
like,
me
can I
wanna
see
be
your
like,
build?
shut-
Yeah, I would have tried. You check it
He
out.
was like,
It
nah,
made me
hard
consider
no.
rebuilding the Galaxy stuff again. I like, man.
said hard no?
Yes, you
Yeah, Bruce was like, can I see your build? He was like,
Yeah. I was like seriously, he was like, should I like slide?
It's
with
a
the-
community child's card game. Share
Like,
your
he was looking at me in the
deck.
eyes like,
Well, honestly,
Show
that
me your
point,
cardboard.
To be fair, you should be proud of your build. Like,
really.
I mean, if you
I'm
put it
proud
together,
of my build, but
So
if
he was
anybody
like,
wants to see
I
it,
beat you, Grub. How'd you guys do?
Lost.
Y'all lost.
Like,
Man,
what?
I can't believe this.
Like,
Take flip.
I'm carrying these guys.
oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
Yeah. I
Wow.
had the hat on, wearing the glasses.
Exactly.
And he was like hard slide my cars to me. Like, you can't.
I
look at it.
remember
Like,
that
who am I
guy
gonna
now.
tell? Like, I'm
Yeah.
appreciating your build for the ingenuity.
Exactly. Like, because there's nothing like I love
you
seeing
know who I am?
originality in this game
Yeah.
because there's so many decks you can go online and just be like, Google, let me see what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's topping. Let me play that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that with all card games, but when you originally see somebody put something together and it's something that they've done themselves and it actually works, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand if you're a Magic the Gathering player and you have a deck that you don't want anybody else to see because as Magic the Gathering player,
Like, it's
we're kind of pricks.
Right.
So,
Like,
you know,
Right
and our
there,
decks are
though.
expensive.
To be
Yeah.
fair, if he would have top 8'd his deck list.
Yeah.
It would have been there anyway. It would have been made
Yeah, it would have
public.
been up there anyways.
And like, you can get the gist of it by looking at what's in there. But
I got an
like,
idea what he
just,
ran
like,
already
just
by what you
understanding,
just
like,
talked about.
Just understanding what's in there, like, would have been cool. Like, so you playing 4 Cat Butler? Or you playing like 2 or 3?
Right,
'Cause,
exactly.
Like, do you have the space for it?
Well, it
kinda
makes a
stuff.
big difference because with the Cat Butlers, you know, what did you drop out? Did you drop
Yeah.
3s? Did you drop ones? Like, how'd you play it out?
Right? Like, are you playing like 4 Galaxy 2 Mega Flare
Exactly.
type stuff? Like, so I want to know. So
So
if you're listening, like, I appreciate your deck. Kind of scum me what you did, but
no, just keep it 100, man.
I know, right? Like, just shout outs to you though for having an original deck that actually got there.
Absolutely.
Team was Bonds.
Apparently.
Shots.
So
That's
then,
that's a game where my deck came to me. Is like just rush them down against Aquaforce. Like, it felt good.
I never had to play Aquaforce. I played Nova
3
twice.
times.
Like, I
Three
looked.
I can't wait to tell you about
I'll
my
get to it.
experience with
I'll
that.
get to
yeah.
it.
I know this is a little late, but our order was CT Maverick at the 1 spot, me in the middle, Corey Kai at the 3rd spot.
Oh,
If,
God.
if I could go back hindsight, I would have flipped Corey Kai on myself because I got waxed by. I got waxed by
Everybody who didn't play 1 played 2, basically. So if
Yeah.
you had a rush deck, you're either 1 or 2.
Yeah, I was like, I got nothing to do right now. Like, if I'm going second, like, I got a shot. Nope.
So then the 6th round was interesting because the 6th round we were in the top tables and our opponents didn't show up. So
my
they're
God.
like, stand up, Vanguard, and they're like
4 minutes? 4 minutes. 3 minutes.
Right,
3
like,
minutes. 3 minutes.
You got 3 minutes
So
to
they're
get
like, they
post
have 3
mulligan.
minutes to get the post mulligan,
Or
or
we
you guys win. I'm like, is this a thing?
Yeah, I never heard that.
Never heard of that rule
No,
either.
well, not that. But I was like, who would drop out if they're X1 right now?
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
we got the pair down
No.
and they're X2.
2, exactly.
So 59 seconds left. I was like, oh, we too late. And I was just like, guys, be dick bags. No,
Well,
don't show me your deck.
You know what's crazy? I was about to, but here's the thing. Like, I was like, we're already here, and the guy was already saying they made it. And I'm like, even though they didn't make it, they didn't even
Yeah.
bring their decks out yet. The guy just
Yeah.
sat down hardly. And then, like, by the time they got the stuff out, you know, my deck's sitting there ready for them to cut
Yeah.
everything they needed to do. And then the guy was just like, all right, you guys made it. Just play, relax. I'm like, no, they didn't. This is, to be fair, guys, this isn't a casual match. This isn't like on a shop on Sundays. This is a
This is
regional
team regionals,
Yeah.
dude.
event, okay? If you're going to participate in it, man, you got to bring your A game. Why
There's
would you do that to yourself?
200 something teams of 3.
From
here.
what he told us,
That's like 900
the guy
people.
The guy that played me, the guy I think that played
The guy
you
that played-
had a tooth problem.
Yeah,
he
he
had to run
chipped
and
the
get
tooth
some
on something.
Advil, and then had to hustle back.
Even
from
still,
the
bro, that's not my
Maybe
problem.
you should
This scumbag,
floss.
not
Maybe
my
you should
problem.
floss. Maybe you should floss.
But
I'm just saying.
the midfielder, the guy that you played, is
Yeah.
like really cool dude.
Yeah, he was-
I
he was-
really wanted to play. I was like,
was
oh,
chill.
Oh, I
yeah,
played
that
a
was
lot
cool.
of people
Yeah, he
like
was
that.
chill,
Awesome
like-
people.
I'm the
I
guy
never
with
got, I never got
tooth pain.
anybody's name, but if I knew your name, I'd give you a shout out right now.
Yeah.
He was really cool.
The guy that I played was the first Kagero match that I played. That
Oh, he must be
Are you
really good at
serious?
Vanguard.
And I was like,
He said he must be really good at Vanguard. Is it every Kagero player?
Yeah, pretty
He's
much.
So salty at Kagura.
and to have this be out there, every time I said stand up Vanguard and flip into Godhawk Ishi Yoshi, everybody looked at me like I didn't know what era
Except for
this
one person.
was.
Except for one
Except for
person.
one person because their team member had Tsukiyomi.
Who I played.
So it's like, what does that do? And I was like,
Really?
It's not a forerunner. And when my turn starts, when I draw a card, start my right, they look at the top 5. It was like, so it's a right chain. I was like, it's the best right chain.
The one that checks itself.
Just saying,
Shinobi is
Wing
right.
Joker's got something like that. It's not a ride chain though.
Jovis works to be playing Aqua Rush.
Don't you guys have something like that, Link Joker?
Yeah.
But it's not a ride chain.
It's a Schwarzschild.
Him and I are more.
Let me look for
he's
free
more Link
stuff,
Joker than I am.
basically.
Basically.
I'm turning cars
That's
with
exactly
gears
what
on
it
So I
him,
was
dude.
worried about it because if I try to commit, they have Neoflame to pop my columns. There was a turn where he wrote Neoflame and made a Neoflame column, and I was like, okay, so he's gonna use his Neoflame Vanguard to crash into my Silent Time column because I committed early to try to get as much damage as I could, so I don't have to worry about
I don't blame you, Tom.
other
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Tom
alright.
the deck.
Yeah. Tom gets that work,
I
man.
was like, the more
Gotta do what he
damage
wants.
I do,
I have a
the
fake
more
ass Tom.
powerful my stride turns are. So I was like,
Tom.
commit Silent Tom and baby support
two
early
of
to try to swing in for damage. So he wrote Neoflame, called the Neoflame
Yeah.
column. So I was like, okay, you're gonna try to crash Neoflame into Tom, force me to guard, and then have Neoflame backup, so I at least have to drop 2 cards and get to
Right.
trigger 3 cards. So he was like, Neoflame and Vanguard. I was like, what? No
Oh.
guard, no triggers. Neoflame and Silent
Really?
Tom, 10k.
I know
And
what this
then
does.
the
Wow,
whole-
that's awkward.
The whole match after that just fell out of his favor.
Did he not know what Tom did?
No, he
Really?
did. He just misplayed the attack.
Oh, okay.
Because
I was like,
ideally, you'd want to go Vanguard into Tom because
yeah.
trigger, you get it.
Yeah.
They lose a card and lose their
And-
column because of
exactly.
Neoflame. But he was like Vanguard. He could save the extra card and then just protect his Tom column from Neoflame on the rear.
That was a bold move, I guess, on
So
that guy's
when he
part.
rolled the 3, he was at 3 damage. Well, he was at 4 damage. And he was like Legion into the cross and grabbed the end. We only had 2 cards in hand, so I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I'm assuming you would grab the end, not because you assume you're going to hit, because I'm not letting it hit, but I would assume you have the cross as backup for when I attempt to make you not hit.
Right.
So you grabbing the end here is weird. So he didn't hit, had no
Calling
bluff.
bluff.
Cross. I'm just like, okay. Rode into Karen, made him waste his entire hand, swung at the fences, tried to dig for the end, no end, and just scooped up. Like, it was so bad for him. Like, after that second turn, like, he just had nothing.
Jesus.
Round 7 was the first Abyss deck that I played all day.
Oh,
like,
round 7 was
God.
amazing.
like, every
hard
deck
hitters.
that I
Did-
played
did we
against,
sweep
I only
those guys?
played once.
Maybe
might
Except
swap those
Nova
guys.
Grapplers. So, I'm like, okay, all these decks I'm playing against that I'm kind of scared of just because of what I'm playing and I don't want to get stuck on random things. I kind of know because I've either played them or I play against them regularly. So, okay, it was the first person all day that said snap keep. And I almost cracked on myself. Like, what does that mean for you? Everybody has their own version of snap
Yeah.
keep. Like, okay, so the snap keep, from what I know, he has a grade 1,
Yep.
3 grade 2s, and a grade 3.
At minimum.
Or
At minimum.
Or
he has, if it's Abyss, he has grade
What's
1.
this?
Yeah, he has grade 1, grade 2, Abyss.
One of those
and
players
then
I played
a grade
against.
2, and then a blank card that he doesn't care
Care
what it is. It's just he has the.
There's
he
no
has
point
the-
putting it back.
I
Yeah.
won that match. He told me what a snap keep was. His snap keep was grade 1, PG, grade 2, break ride Abyss.
Ew.
Wow.
that's not a
Are you
snap keep.
serious?
The dream.
That's a
hand.
solid.
I don't know. I would keep that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
is
I'd
your-
be like,
like is my grade 1 Masquerade? Ride this PG.
I would have looked at
Hard
it.
aggression.
GG's.
But he just rode. He
In there.
just rode the whole time. Like, he didn't make like columns on the side.
Yeah.
of anything,
Really?
Or like try to have like extra attacks. It was like ride Vanguard swing, ride Vanguard swing, ride into the break ride swing.
See,
Did you
break
go
ride
first that
swing.
game? Did you go first that game? Or
Yes.
he went first? You went
Really?
first?
I
He
went
would, yeah.
first.
I would
That
try
means-
to go aggressive.
Yeah,
like,
he-
if
that-
I got Abyss, like
he was
I'm
praying
legit
Abyss
going
was going to do
aggressive.
all the nuts and
I'm
bolts
like,
for him.
Like I got this Mordred. Like I don't even need Mordred.
Doesn't that do?
Yeah,
Also,
Mordred would've been a rear
public
guard.
service announcement. Stop PG and Karen do nothing every time.
No play.
Shut up.
Right?
Okay, when I strike Karen, what does it do? Oh, I get a +1 in hand if it hits. No, PG.
Then play Nebula Lore.
I'm just like, you have like 3 cards. In
That's
the
what
game,
you
have,
do
like,
against
5
my
damage,
Magnet
PG.
Hollow column.
Round 7 like was the most intense game for me of the tournament.
Yeah, it was.
That
Yeah.
it was me versus what is it?
Dimension Police.
It was Dimension Police, but what are they called?
Cosmic Heroes.
Cosmic Heroes. Like
Hold up, what did I play round 7?
I don't know. What
I know
you
we
played.
swept those dudes,
I
but it was
blanked out.
intense.
I was tunnel vision. I was like,
Like a camping trip.
Kagero.
yeah.
I played Kagero.
I
Oh,
blanked- that game
so
came
good
down-
at Vanguard.
No, all right, no. This guy actually only lost.
Bird out.
I beat him, and he actually had the Kagero build that doesn't attack your rear guards.
What?
It,
It was Blade
Then you're not doing
Yeah.
it right.
Ew.
it doesn't attack your rear guards. I'll talk to you about it later. It was crazy because at first I was like, I've never seen nothing like this in my life.
Okay.
That
all right.
game was extra kinds of hype. It came down to the wire of him on X Tiger attacking for like 50 and a crit, and I had enough in my hand to 2 to pass him, and he had like 8 cards left in his deck. The turn before that, I looked through all his cards. I saw he used up 6 crits and 4 of his stands, and I made the deduction that he only had 8 crit 6 stand or 8 crit 4 stand in his deck, and no passed it at 3 damage and got there, saving my hand for the end. And I survived through both X Tiger swings, and then won the follow. Barely. That's all you need sometimes. I was like, if you get this 2, you deserve it. And he whiffed on it, and Corey Kai almost pooped the diaper up. Swear he
I'm
did.
just like, oh my god, please don't let him get it.
I like
I don't
it.
want to lose here. We're X1, we're X2, we might not make it. Oh my god, please, no.
and then your round
And
8.
then round 8 was so bad. The one thing that I feared the whole tournament happened this round. Being stuck on a 9K grade 3 because no ride chain, it was just bad for me. My opening hand was a PG, and I heard that. My opening hand was a PG and 4 triggers. I put it back, and it was 3 grade 2s and a trigger, and then I drew it to a heal. Whiffed on the ride chain, had to draw the PG. He was like, rush. I'm like, alright, play all these grade 2s, counter rush. Be stuck on Tsukuyomi. Every top 5 for the ride chain was 2 grade 3s in it. So I was like, the next time I see Tsukuyomi off the top, I have to write it no matter what, because I can't be behind. Strode turn was terrible because it was just that one column. He was like PG, like everybody else. He was like stride into the bit 10, get all the triggers, and I was like, well, Proof might have made it. He was like, no, we already won. And we're just watching Maverick match. I'm just like, this is so depressing.
Man,
I didn't know. I was
so
into that
sad.
match. It was kind of intense.
Your dude misplayed Great Nature so hard.
A couple times. I should have
Like,
called him on
I
it, but he was calling lower numbers, so I was like,
I feel like he got carried
Yeah.
by his team.
well, he kind of, I don't know how to say
At
it.
his build, he was using the inset Legion. I was like,
Yeah, the build was
I know
kinda
the
awkward.
bait is pretty good, but the
The
Legion,
Legion itself is
pretty
not that
situational.
great, yeah.
How did it go for you?
Well, just so you guys know, I played Sword Me. That's Royal Paladins for you guys.
Thing saver.
He's like, I didn't play a deck. I just played one card.
No, all right. I gotta
That's all
say it
you
this way
need?
because if you guys don't understand how
16
great
triggers,
Sword Me
Forerunner.
is,
I think
And
they do. Drop
24
Counterblast
sword.
1, look for some ducat.
it's so good because like if you have 3 Jewel Knights already on the field, I can put like let's call like a Tiffany who's a 10K. If there's 3 other Jewel Knights on the field, and it does work, man. Like it does. Say what you want, but it gets there.
Dude, that deck
also,
is like puzzle pieces. It's just
It is like you just gotta match where it goes where. Honestly, Altmile was my backup. Thing Saver was my primary weapon.
You ain't Legion.
Sure did.
I did a couple times. Not when I was supposed to.
Right? Round 1, GG.
Round 1 was my biggest setback. I misplayed so many times in that thing, and I could
Oh,
have.
you were nervous.
Jitters.
Don't worry about it.
It was first game jitters, but at the same time, I should have did better. I don't want to talk about the play.
Pushing glory mails from the flying thing is wrong with you.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yes.
First of all,
Yes.
I used Samuel to do it. That's what the worst part about it was. When I
You
realized
guard everything, no cards in hand.
He
I'm
was
sitting
at
there
4.
Like,
He was
I was
at
like-
4 damage and went into Samuel, pushing the 5 for free.
I was like, why wouldn't you just?
I don't know what I was thinking
Why
at that
do you
point.
think Saber at that point?
I would,
Was that your
honestly,
first try or second
that was
try?
my first try. I should have
Okay.
just bladed him
You
or
should've
something,
bladed.
man. I should have. But
Like-
GG's, I mean, things you look back on now,
Right.
you can't take
Likewise.
it back. But I swear, if I had the
Gotta
chance to do
learn
it
from
again, I did learn a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause let me tell you, I went on
that
a
wasn't even the biggest misplay.
no.
It was the turn after
After
that.
that, yeah.
I
Well,
was
no,
like the intercept guy. Okay,
I should have guarded for the intercept.
Guard with a 10K. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
He had the
Should've-
Forerunner that said after it attacks, restands. plus
Restand
2.
exactly.
And then
I
first
forgot
tag went
that
to the
forward
rear, and he had the guy that says when it's one, you have less than 2 things, rest it gets plus
Resting,
3.
plus 3,
I'm
yeah.
like, you have a 10K? No.
I know I should have guarded, intercepted, but you know.
I can't
I got
say
greedy,
nothing.
honestly.
This all
That's
good.
what happened. Because the next turn I was going to try it with Saint Blow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
And
just
just try to
Like,
win.
there were times like I need this to stride, but like survival first.
So that's what I wish I thought. I wish I thought that way.
Silent Tom was not a factor in the majority of my games. He was
Well, I gave
hard
him the-
intercept.
I gave him the hard one to pass, and he got it. So you know,
yeah.
I
it
literally
happens.
only
Part of
gave
the
one
game.
to pass against no Railroad. Everything else I was just like, no, you can't hit.
Well, to be fair, the only decks I lost to was that Aquaforce build and one Gear Chronicle build.
Hey,
I
losing against Gear Chronicle.
There's only 3 of us.
let me tell you. Well, to be fair, Royal Paladins hold up so well against the rush builds against most clans.
Yeah.
And I could have won that first game too, but I didn't misplace.
OTG would hold up well too. They had something that's like counterblast and kill something.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, I didn't. Well, I mean,
This would have got there.
Blaster Blade Seeker didn't do much. I think he came through one time for
You know,
me.
ride sort me, call blaster. Oh, dang it!
Yeah,
Don't work.
it don't work. He came through one time for me. The ride up there was a pain because the night before my ride actually canceled on me. Say no names here,
you
but
doing
salt,
that
salt,
hard
salt,
lurking
salt,
at
salt. You know who you are, lurking.
Right?
Canceled on me. I called for another friend of mine.
Any chips?
Baby, yeah,
Yeah,
that we call him Baby Chips.
Zeus. Zeus.
Zeus. All right,
Chips.
so he gave me a ride up there. That's the
Lionheart.
homie. I rode him there with him, his cousin, and then their other
rode
squad
him
member.
there?
Rode up with him there. Excuse
Okay.
me.
You rode him there, but
That's it.
Well, I mean, the ride was almost free. It was like gas money, whatever, guys. So we got there. Final record was 6-2. I told you guys who I lost against. It was fun. It's my second regionals attempt. We finished, I think, number 1 in CT again.
We might have.
Unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed, but
But
we
I
might
want to say I think it was because I don't know. I don't recognize any other players from any place we play at. But that doesn't mean they're not there.
We released number 1 in voltage.
635.
We were
New
definitely
Park
number
Avenue.
1 in
We're
voltage.
number 1 in voltage, so that's something for
Might
us.
have.
That's something for us too. But I mean, like,
Especially because Daddy Chips,
me make sure
aforementioned,
that's
was talking
right.
about he wanted to beat us and become number 1.
yeah, it didn't work out too well for him.
Didn't work
It's
out.
like, oh man, y'all about to scrub out and about to be the best.
I did get it right. 635.
Let me tell you, ThinkSaver is a better option
West Hartford.
than Altmile.
We know that.
Okay,
Things over the deck.
ThinkSaver is the
Like,
tech.
Things over
He saves things.
Saber
Yeah.
is the clan.
This
All right.
stupid ass name.
I ran all my triggers
Yeah,
were
boobs.
Jewel Knights, except for Marvel,
Soul
of course,
Saber
because it's
had-
needed.
Oh yeah, you're right.
2 Twin Knight of Fragment, Twin Swords.
We'll do a whole deck profile video.
No,
later.
before I go any further, I'm saying he kind of saved the day for me because
Oh,
I kept.
me?
Well, I hit with him and then I called out a freaking sword me.
I thought you were talking about when I
Kept
convinced
going.
you to get that last
You
sword.
did. I'm happy you convinced me to. All right, guys. I originally went there with 3 sword me. The struggle is real.
He was.
And then I bought the 4th one up there, man. I was trying to get that sword me hard because 4 sword me wins. Oh God, I talked this guy down.
Yeah, it
was
was
it
a deal. He got-
$10? I think I got it for.
Because he got 2 other cards with it.
Yeah, like
I need Amon.
yeah.
I need.
Well, look, man. When you got regionals, guys, haggle. Okay,
Everybody
If
will
you-
barter with
if,
you.
Don't
if
be
you
afraid to
don't
talk
just be
about
like,
this.
oh, $35. No, I'm not paying $35. Be like, yo, the card's like, come on, man, like 26. Can you do 26? Yes, I did get my mind. I'm only running 3. No. So yeah, haggle with them. That's
Pro tip.
first thing you need to know how to do. Oh God, drop the price, man. Don't pay top dollar for stuff you don't need.
Yep.
But the last game was terrible against Great Nature. The Kagero guy beat who else did I lose to? Oh God.
You lost
Okay,
Aqua
Gear
Force-
Chronicle.
Aqua Force
Aqua Force
and
and Gear Chronicle.
We both lost for the same reason.
Yeah.
I lost another grappler twice.
I thought I had it right because I had the PG. I had 2 PGs. I had one for the first guy and the second for Ragnarok. I
Got the
didn't.
clock money.
I didn't know he had enough to guard through like the blade and everything else.
Yeah.
And then he guarded my Saint Blow, and then he Ragnarok me for the second time, and I didn't have the
Yeah.
the nuts and bolts in
Didn't
the hand.
have the
I-
juice.
I didn't hold on. So to be
PG or
fair,
not?
if you're playing Gear Chronicle, you're not Ragnarok and you're doing it wrong. Okay.
Damn right, you're not doing
If
it
you go
right.
first, don't go to grade 3.
And yeah, and never go grade 3 first against Gear Chronicle
Learn
because
from,
you're going.
learn from Proof's mistake.
You're paying.
We
man.
need to stride or we're terrible.
Yes.
You like every other G base deck.
Even still, man, don't do it to yourself. If you're playing Gear Chronicle, let them ride up first. Let it happen.
Like if you know you're going against Gear Chronicle and you recognize the person and you know what they
Do, yeah.
keep the 2 or 3 grade 2s in your hand and just try to G-assist to your grade 3 that wins you the game.
What else? Also, Aquaforce Rush. If you're
Ugh.
not guarding your title assault, you're doing it wrong. Okay.
If you're not throwing all crits to your
You're not
title.
right. You're not.
If you're not,
You're not throwing your Vanguard in the title.
yeah. If you're not swinging at Vanguard with title assault, you're wrong.
Make
Like,
sigh that card
Never
is
stays on the
dead.
field. Better than
God.
that.
I bottom decked that so
that was
fast.
the only
Get Magnum
card
Assault,
I used Blaster Blade
get-
Seeker on skill on.
High Tide Sniper,
Title
all those
Assault.
other cards. Title Assault is the deck.
Hey,
that
High
buy
Tide
like
Sniper.
$10.
High Tide Sniper is a low key threat though.
Guys, it's only a 9K, let's be serious.
I
Oh,
heard someone
I'm gonna
next to
hit
me
you
go,
so fast.
you can attack with your back row? You're
Are you
at
serious?
regionals.
You should just be like, get out
Read
here. Get out
a
here.
book.
No, but this dude.
Read a
literally-
book.
That's probably what a lot of people they don't read what the card does.
You know who else needs to read a book? Judges.
The oh,
Oh, we'll get to
we'll
that.
get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll let Soma go and then we'll
Yeah.
offer critiques on that stuff. And then where we at? Yeah, we already at 30 minutes.
Hey.
That was just
All right.
his turn.
No, go ahead. 30 minutes on me.
No, that was Corey.
Oh.
Corey Kai told
The
his regionals life story.
I was just telling y'all what's up, but that was about it for the most part. I mean,
He's like, all right, I woke up and had some eggs that morning.
I read a book on the journey.
When did that
It was great.
I know, right?
Dear
Yeah, we
blog.
might have a Corey Kai Joe Dirt special type thing. You never know.
Get it in.
Based on his stories that he be telling me.
Bro, my life.
Oh my
a sign up for
god,
another
that's another.
day.
Yeah, that's a segment. Jesus Christ, last night was a real thing.
I know. His story went for 4 hours.
It was the best story in the world, though.
was.
If you guys ever watched like Joe Dirt, think that, but way better.
It was worth.
It was
So
worth-
much worth. But that's another time,
Yeah,
another day.
But that's about it. I mean, I have fun at regionals. Bring snacks. They say you can't bring food. Bring food, man. You're gonna be in there all day.
you came in with a lunchbox. I swear you did.
Yo,
You came with a lunch
I
pail.
have
It
a
was
bag
like
of all the
work,
snacks,
bruh.
man. I'm like, they ain't about to get me for $10 a pop.
They got me though.
Got me
It
twice.
was worth it. That hot dog got there.
They get me.
Sorry, I'm not getting no hot dog.
I was
refuse.
not a star.
I'm a grown man with
Like,
children.
bag
I'm not
of
playing with hot
peanuts,
dogs.
Bag of peanuts and half a corn dog.
12
You
bucks.
paid for a chicken
$12.
sandwich.
What I pay for a chicken sandwich?
can have that at a school.
You kidding? I did.
Oh, that's
All right.
Tots, a chicken sandwich.
So, we had I wanted to get the whole ride situation all set, like 4, 5, 6 days in advance. I brought it up.
Hold
I
on,
got
we talking
blank
about this really
stairs. No, we didn't talk about. No, we'll get there.
We're talking about just a
So I wanted to get the ride all good. Got a couple blank stares, and I got a couple. What you mean we ain't talking about it? I said it's okay. Guess okay. Anyway, so we get to the ride in the morning. I said I want to leave by 7:15. All right. I get there at 6:50. What happened?
No one better.
No. What just happened? There was like an event that just happened.
He bent over. He grabbed at his butt.
Oh, okay. I missed it.
The
I
claw.
would have went to grab.
He's been lurking hard the whole time, doing stuff like that.
Pause.
Anyway, so I'm sitting there. Gas tank is full. Got it juiced up. Had the oil changed. I didn't want to have no problems on the way up there. Sitting there, door open. I get a text from these guys. They're like, "Neroy's cleaning the grill. It's gonna be a bit." So I'm sitting here like cleaning the. Why is he cleaning the
Right,
damn
he was
grill?
like, "Come outside." I'm like, "Okay, where are you?" 15 minutes later, get in. He ran like every red light. He's like, "I don't want to be late. I want to be late. Oh my god, we're gonna be late. Team regionals." No,
Anyways, so I'm like, okay, I got 3/4 of the crew. Now we got to go pick up Joaquin. So I put it in GPS. The British lady in my GPS was really confused. She was like, I don't know what's going on. There's like bodegas everywhere. Where do I go? So I was like, okay, I remember Yellow House Black Fence. Okay, we're here.
Hey, bodega.
He gets in, puts on some awesome music, gets us pumped, we're on our way. So we get there, and I'm like, so that's the line for not pre-reg, right? I look at everybody, they're like, no, that's pre-reg.
Hey, before you go further, always pre-register.
Always.
Always. If you're not, you're crazy.
And make sure you write down the correct age.
Yeah. He got to the counter, they're like, we thought you was 13. Anyway, so we get there. Fortunately, a couple of our boys were in line, and we were like, "Oh, things are blue." We hard cut like 7 people.
That line went around the block.
Well, to be
Hard
fair, everybody bum rushed the door as soon as they opened it anyway.
Yeah, really, it doesn't matter. It was a free for all.
It was
So-
stupid.
I was like, we waited for no reason.
I met up with some guy I was talking to on Facebook to buy some sleeves, and they were like $34 sleeves and like $34 sleeves. He gave me 2 for like 15 or something stupid. So I was like, oh yeah, all right.
sleeves?
Yeah, the Luke Kier sleeves are $34.
Better than me.
Which one?
The she has the one without 40 names. What?
The ones that you got.
$2, please.
No, not the one where she's like,
The black one?
Yeah.
It's like $10.
No.
no, not the, in the thing. No, she has a purple border.
We'll look it up later.
Well, we will, yeah.
Anyway, so I
look
went
it
in
up
there.
later.
They were $35. That's all I know. All right, and then I got Yukiko sleeves. Those are hard $30. But in any case, so we get in. All is well. I'm blown away because this is my first time at Vanguard Regionals. I've been in a lot of Magic the Gathering Regionals where there's like thousands of people, but I don't know. It was just kind of cool seeing like all like the tables and the curtains and like all the posters and stupid things for Buddy Fight, which nobody plays.
Hey.
Nobody plays it. Nobody plays it.
Okay, I
Stop
tried.
it.
I'm sorry.
I dabbled
So-
for like a week.
Anyways, so we get to the thing. I'm really like I think this stand-up Vanguard thing is going to be so lame, and
then you
I'm like,
record
why is nobody's going to really do that, right? So then I was
Yes.
like, all right, whatever, I'll record
Every
it.
round.
So I recorded it, and it was really exciting. It was like really like everyone's like stand up. Blah. I recorded it. I handed it over, and he might put it up on the channel or whatever.
You sent it to me?
Yeah, I sent it into the chat. I'll send it to you again.
Okay, word.
And I got a bunch of pictures, so if you want to see some pictures, there's a bunch of I like taking pictures. So, anyways, let's get to the tournament. So we find our place. I take B position on Team Hospital Bonus. Yeah, buddy. So it's me, Joaquin, and Neroy. Neroy is playing what? Joaquin. Okay. Well, anyways, Joaquin's playing his boys. Neroy's playing his boys. I'm playing my new Gears build, and it worked out pretty well.
So you just not going to say what they played?
All right, listen.
Joaquin played Naru
Thank
non-stick
you.
version.
Neroy played.
Nova Grapplers.
There you go.
Over Annapolis?
I know, right? So many ends of Team N. Anyways, so we
My ninja.
we sat down across from 3 really nice people. They were really good guys, and I was playing against Aquaforce first round. So I said, okay, I prepped for this. I know how to play against Aquaforce. I know what you got to bottom deck at all times. I pull up my hand. I'm like, okay, not great. Let me put back 3. I draw. I straight had most of the game. I had a, what's his name from Vanguard with all the grade 3s?
Morikawa.
Yeah, I had a Murakawa hand,
Ouch.
right?
Was that after the mulligan?
This was after the mulligan.
GG.
So I looked at him and I was
Strike.
like, listen, GG's, have a good day.
Jesus fodder.
So I'm sitting here, and it actually worked out. I had him at 5 damage. He had me at 3, so it was going pretty well. And then I looked at my hand. I only had 2 things to really block with, and I'm like, okay, this is a Lambros turn. So didn't have a PG in hand, so I just could sit there and just suck my teeth. So it was just not good. So so he came at me with all these little pill. I'm coming at you with spears and water, and then just Lambros, green sword Nazi, Lambros, stand 10k cha, do something about it. So I just extended my hand. I said, "Good game, brother. Have a great tournament." Neroy, he would. Oh my God. Okay, I should have had some fries in front of him. Shake the salt off his shoulder. His face, because what you do is when you're done, you just sit there and watch. You can't say a damn thing.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there watching, and Neroy did what you're supposed to do. Guy Strode. I forgot what he was playing. I don't even remember. Guy Strode attacked. Neroy put 2 to block. I believe he put 2 to block, 2 to pass. Homeboy flipped over. Crit. Stand. Crit.
He got Hannah Montana.
Oh my! His whole face dropped. He was like a 4-year-old that said Santa Claus is not real. It was bad. Then I looked to my left. Poor Joaquin is stuck on grade 2 forever. G assist, I think he whiffed. It was not. So first round, bodied. 0-3. It was bad.
Real quick.
Yes.
To the members, what we gonna call it? Like Proof Nation or something? To my people that follow me?
Sure.
Proof boys and girls.
To the Proof people?
The Proof Nation.
Squad of proof.
The squad of Proof. We'll figure it out later. To the people that follow me, people that follow Proof. When we say Hannah Montana, a.k.a. before Molly Cyrus lost her mind, is a term we use when you hit triple triggers on your stride turns.
Ew.
Ideally for crits, but if you go trigger, you have every right to go Hannah Montana.
Also,
It's the dream, man. Like, try all 3 triggers.
Those.
you can also do, if you
know.
pull out 3 crits, you have the option to go, surprise, mother. Finish the sentence.
Yes.
Surprise, mother father. Hard eyes, mother father.
Done.
Anyways,
Continue.
so yes. So first round, not good. So we're like, all right, well, I guess we can go early, whatever. So we sat down for the next round, and we did really well. I won. Neroy didn't win, so he was a little sad about that. But we were like, buck up, brother. You'll get 1 in. Or 4, whatever. So we got that round in. Next round, we sit down. We got that too. Neroy got it. I got it. I think Joaquin didn't get it. I'm not sure. Or we did 3-0 was one of those. So next round, all right? We're sitting there. We're waiting for our opponents, right? So Dante from Devil May Cry sits down across from me. Homeboy's wearing 6 metal skull rings, sunglasses, black hair, chains everywhere. I'm like, what's up, 1997? How are you? So I'm sitting there, and I said, okay, haven't played the X yet, the cross, excuse me, for those who, speak it. But so flips over, stand up the Vanguard, fudge, it's the cross. So I'm like, all right, I played this deck like 40 times. I don't do great against it. I'll get there. All right? Doing really well. He has no idea what his cards do. Literally, it's like his
What?
friend handed him the deck and said, this is what you're playing. Easy button Vanguard. You're not going to lose. Okay,
Which is
great.
the entirely
So he's sitting
wrong
there.
perception against
It
what I
is.
can do, but continue.
This man leaned forward when he said, okay, I'm going to put down Burnout. Lean forward. What does it do? Oh, okay.
He did that the wrong way.
All right. Proper etiquette is to at least know what your stuff does.
Really?
Read the
It really
board
is.
At least read it before you commit it to the board and be like, I didn't mean to do that.
Because I mean, on my end, I'm gonna read everything my cards are gonna do. That's just fair to my opponent.
It is. Well, you should know that way.
Yeah,
you
I
can
mean,
explain
I know what
and
my
look
cards
while
do.
he's reading it.
Right.
And I mean, granted, you should really research your opponents, but still, I'm gonna announce what my cards do out of respect
There's
and
a lot of people that
rulings.
be like, "What does that do? Does it hit? Like, does it do something if it hits?" And then you have to explain it. And if you're wrong,
I
you
had
get
to
judge
do that.
calls real quick.
I mean, like it's like
Multiple times.
Ride GB1 Counterblast Soul
I was
Blast
like-
bottom deck of grade
I had
2
to
or
explain
you know.
Zoroark.
How
Like
do you
it
not
four
know what
times.
Gablade and or Saint Blow does?
I don't know, but you don't let it hit.
You just don't
You
let
don't
them
let
hit.
Gablade hit.
Okay? They were like, oh, okay.
No, Blow can hit. The Blade can hit.
Why do people think that? Like, they're like, Saint Blow?
The crit is
I'll take the
fine.
crit. The crit's
That's
fine.
Yeah, whatever. But Gablade not hit.
Why?
New column? No, sir.
Not this. Not no joke.
I had to explain
For real.
Bulbasaur and Shatura to people. Like, what
gross.
does that do? If it hits, I draw a card. No, that can't happen. What does this do? Oh, if I boost, I retire something.
That's fine.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not gonna kill that.
Really?
On my
I
next
mean,
turn. Okay.
Draw your little card. I'll keep my units. So, anyways, so I'm sitting there. I'm playing. Joaquin is finished.
Joaquin.
Neroy has finished. So they're watching my match, and you know, as friends only do, they're respectful and they're just watching. They're not allowed to say anything. So we're playing. I got this. I double critted this guy twice. So I got him at 5 damage. I'm ready to Ragnarok next turn. I know he doesn't have a PG. So, because I've been reading his drive checks, I've been reading his triggers that he's been getting. So I know he's running out of juice. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, let me plan what I'm going to do for this turn. All of a sudden, his teammate chimes in, no, you did that wrong. No, you got to do this.
Pause.
You got to do this.
Pause.
I'm like,
Before you
judge.
go any further,
So-
judge. Right then and there. This is
Now-
regionals. Again, I believe in
Yeah.
sportsmanship, but no.
Now, this is what a sane person would have done. However, since I am generally tried to be a very nice person, which I really shouldn't have been, and I could get castrated for not being, you know, like,
You
you'd
gotta
be like,
just
why you-
pick and choose your nice spots. It's
yeah,
like-
I know. So I was like, all right, you know what? I want to have a good game. I only have 2 damage. Homeboy's at 5. He's probably gonna call some dark spirit on me later, or put a giant sword through my chest if I'm not nice to him. So, he strides into, like, you know, he strides so he gets legions to get the cross or whatever, to get the full thing.
Yeah.
So whiffs, doesn't have it in his graveyard. He doesn't have it. Most of it is in his damage zone. So he goes through his deck and he's like, oh, I don't have it, and he goes to pull it out of, like, I think he went to pull it out of something like his damage zone or something. The whole table goes, no, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. You whiffed. And he goes, so, but I put everything back in the deck. I said, yeah, it's Legion. You
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's not really fair. I said, have you not been to, like, a, when you just get a box and you get 6 packs and you just make a deck from that?
Oh, a pre-release.
Yeah, like, have you not done that? You just Legion just for putting cards back in your deck. And he's like, all right, well, that's not really fair, but I guess we'll keep going. So, whiffs on Legion. Whiffs on Legion.
It's not fair, but I'm gonna pull this thing out of my damage zone and put it back into my deck.
Because that's fair.
Yeah, right.
totally
You know,
fair.
whatever.
Oh, ain't supposed to do that.
Angel Feathers do that,
God.
but they still don't do anything. Their new stride
till
is
G4.
terrible. Yeah, not till G4, but they got a little while.
Said dude.
Buying a case of that, end of story. Now,
Sure, bro. Angel Feather's gonna put your stride into your damage zone if it hits.
yep.
Ew, what?
Don't keep
So I don't mean to keep.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
In
It's
the
fun. We're having
anime,
fun here.
Tokuha, the green hair girl, she lost to an Angel Feather player. If you
For some
look,
reason.
if you look at the damage zone
Yeah,
real
there's a
quick,
Jingle Flower Dragon in it.
she has a stride in her damage zone as her 6 damage.
I'm about to watch that now. Holy crap.
And so the general perception, kind of like when Aura Geyser Dragon was released, everybody thought he could search for grade 1s when you sack something. It's
Yeah.
just, but perception right now is that if it hits or if you Persona Blast, one of the skills is going to be put a G card from your damage or from their face up, I'm assuming, into their damage zone. That's what perception is right now. Which
Well,
it could
PGs
be.
all day.
This which it could be because Angel Feather, and because they're a villain clan. So what's more villainous than taking somebody's face up G zone and
yeah.
moving it into their damage zone so they lock out GB2 skills and stuff.
I know. Oh, God.
But-
that's bad.
Continue. Jack.
Anywho, so we get to the final attack. I blocked all of his stuff. I don't have a perfect card, but I believe I have enough juice in my hand to block a stride attack. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do a hard one to pass. I'm at 2 damage, I think, at this 2 or 3. I think I was at 3.
Hold on, before we go further,
Yeah.
he whiffs on Legion and you still let him stride?
Follow
No.
Oh, following turn. Okay.
Following
I'm
turn.
about to choke you.
No. Following turn.
You are
he
way too nice.
He dropped hand to block everything I had. So, anyways, so he swings. I'm like, all right, I'm going to give him a hard one, and then I'm going to max turn Ragnarok, call it a day. So, I got Hannah Montana, Crit draw. Crit draw. Crit draw. Surprise, mother father. All I could do at that time was extend my hand, cut my hand on all his rings. Couldn't even give him a proper adult handshake. So, next round after that, I believe it was. Oh yeah, I got so many crayons up my butt from Crayon Tiger. Triple critted me. Crayon Tiger, do something about it. Fortunately, my two teammates were playing Genesis and some jank Royals. I don't know how they got that far with that deck. So, but Joaquin felt so bad beating this Genesis girl. He was like, she couldn't do anything.
You guys were sitting next to us for that one. I remember that
Yeah.
match. That was great.
That was a great match.
They were behind us, weren't they?
Yeah, no. Like we were sitting here, they were right over here.
I thought that was Raph and them.
Was it right?
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever, but they obliterated Genesis. So
That's when we walked across. I was like, "Hey, next round." They're like, "Serious?" Like, "Nah, we over here,
Over
right
here.
to the right of you."
Yep.
Right.
So anyways, next round comes along,
behind
and
us.
before that, they were like, "Okay, guys, Dr. O's coming out. Have him sign some cards." So I'm like, "Sweet." I might have turned into a little girlish a little because I like the show, and I might have had to fan myself a little
He
bit.
fangirl.
I fangirl. So I get in line. I'm like, "Yes, I'm gonna have him sign my avatar. He's gonna put some. He's gonna write on my Dr. O on my."
Sign your armpit? Is that what you're saying?
No, I scratched my arm.
Oh.
It was like,
You
Sign my body.
So
Sign my body, sign my armpit. I was
Everybody
scratching my
noticed me. Yo, that line, first of all,
was rich.
Was disgusting.
ridiculous. People were getting up there like 4 or 5 times.
I know. So, anyways, so I'm
man.
standing in line. I noticed where I'm at because I got pillar here. I'm like, okay, I got 2 more pillars before I get to Dr. O. Have him sign that. Go sit down. Play some game. So, 40 minutes had gone by. 40 minutes. Haven't moved from one pillar. I'm like, what is he doing up there? This girl walks by. Her whole deck is signed, and I'm like, one card. He has
They
one
actually
card.
said one card.
One card. It's supposed to
One
be
card.
You
So
get-
she was like,
you get one thing signed.
most of her deck was signed. So I'm
And
like,
now
okay,
she
so
can't
that's
use
what
all
happened.
of that.
So I'm sitting
I
here
know,
like,
she pretty much made her deck lethal, but whatever.
Yeah.
so you get the guy up there, you're like, attention Vanguard players.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
JD.
I love that guy. So I'm like, why aren't you a baseball announcer right
It
now?
was very showcasable.
Anyways, so I'm like, no, they're not starting next round. I'm like there. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll give up on the dream. I'll go for my team. I don't want to let my teammates down. I get to the table. The people in front of me were the people we played in first round. And they're like, tell you what, I'll save you your spot. We're dropping out of the tournament because we passed them because they lost the remainder of the tournament. So we'll save your spot. I said, sweet. So I go sit down, get my deck out because that's what you're supposed to do. Because if I'm there and your opponents are there and you're out of time and you don't even have your deck out, guess what? You lose. Yeah. So sit down, got my mat out, load up my thing, shuffle my deck, get everything ready. We're waiting. Stand up, Vanguard. Nobody's in front of us. Joaquin couldn't have pressed the start timer button fast enough because that 3 minutes was counting down. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you have this Dr. O event in the middle of the tournament? They knew what this was. I mean, like, you know the line's going to take forever, and he's a very nice Japanese man, so he's going to think about what he's going to write, and then maybe, you know,
Like,
because that's what he was doing. He was like, right?
Like, write
Right?
on this piece of paper so I can copy it real quick.
Right? So anyways, so finally, 3 minutes were in, I said, guys, get my stuff, I'll get it, ran. Took my cards. And I got right to where I was, got to the front of the line, there he was like, oh, Santa's real. So, got there, and I wanted him to sign with a gold pen, like the rest of my signed Chrono Jets are. So, I had turned to talk to the CEO of Bushy Road. And by the time I turned back, he had already finished writing in black marker. So now you can't even see what it's written. It just says, Joel, Dr. O, Japanese words, date. So, all I can do was say, arigato gozaimasu, and then I spoke Japanese. It blew his mind. He was like, oh, white kids speak Japanese. So, and then I said, you know what I'm going to do? I turned to the CEO. I said in Japanese, I said, could you please sign my card? And the CEO signed.
didn't know how to say that in
Signed my card.
Japanese?
Yeah, a little bit.
Say it to the say
So,
it for the folks.
so essentially, I said, takadozo, which essentially, would you please, you know, and then, would you please? And then he signed it for me. I said, arigato gozaimasu. And he was like, oh, okay. So I got the CEO to sign my card, and I got Dr. O to sign my card, and I got some corn dogs. White Castle was an hour and a half away, so that wasn't going to happen.
I know, sad.
And
I was looking forward to that too. I thought it was nearby.
Before we go any further, did anybody see the guy with the Yu-Gi-Oh freaking dual disc?
I missed it.
oh my god,
I wanted to choke him. I was like, bruh, are you serious
Like,
right
was it one of
now?
those plastic ones you can find in Walmart
Yes,
way back?
with the little blade.
Yeah.
nope. Some
And he had
guy
a
sat
jacket on,
across
too.
from me,
I was like,
had a full, legit, like, Power Rangers belt with toys on it.
Yep,
I'm like,
saw that
you
too.
are 37 years old.
It'd be kind of fun to go in there like a Batman utility belt with like little deck boxes on the side.
No, go in like an
That's a
adult
little fun.
Kind of pricey.
with a backpack.
You like,
That's it.
Cheeseburger
like,
backpack.
Cheeseburger backpack.
Yup.
There you go. That's winning.
So,
So it's great.
last round.
bro, I'm gonna get my fiance a Buzz Lightyear backpack.
There you
I
go.
don't see why not.
I want to get one. I want to get a teddy
Want the one, like,
backpack
push
where you
button,
open
the
his
wings
head.
flop out, if that's a thing.
I want the little Finn and Jake one.
No, I want the teddy backpack where you open his head and then you put stuff inside.
You see
That
the-
sounds like a
the-
horror movie.
Did you not play Persona 4? He took
you-
off his head in the mall.
Have you seen the Akamaru backpack from
Yup.
Naruto that hangs over, like dog hangs over your shoulder?
Oh,
and
that's
it's
I
so
want-
freaking
it's
tight.
so-
I want-
awesome.
I would get that. I'm gonna get that for him.
Anywho, so it was a really fun experience. I had a great time. We placed pretty decently because if you look at the map, everybody had 15 points. There was hundreds of people with 15 points
Yeah.
that were like
That's how we thought we were in
That were
it.
like percentages, quarters of percentages off. So if we had won our first match, we probably would have gotten closer to top 8. So, yes. What? I think we got 62nd, 63rd. So
Yeah.
we placed about the same as
Right.
a Team Crit. So we had a good time.
Yeah, like a loss,
Got that
like a
in there.
win here, or a loss, or somebody plays differently.
Yeah, yeah. So
Go, like,
we
20
beat
spots.
we beat a
That's why I kinda
team
don't
that
like Bushy
had a really
Road's
bad.
scoring system because you get the wins, losses,
And then the
But we
and then the
played a team
percentages
that
against
did
people you
really
win and
bad.
lost too.
Yeah, like
With
the
the
guys
s-
we lost to in the first round, like
They
like we caught up with them. They got
Volleyball.
like, so what's your record? We're 1-2.
Yeah,
That means
That brought you down many
Yeah.
pegs.
and that's what pretty much scrubbed us
yeah,
out.
really. I mean,
we
you
don't-
guys
we
could
don't-
have done top 8, no problem.
we don't
if
know
you
how
didn't
they
play
finished,
defense.
but we figured it wasn't good.
Don't you hate it
because
when
the
you
Great
lose to
Nature
people
player
who-
wasn't that great. The Dark Horse player, I'm assuming he was pretty decent for what he was doing.
No, he was getting lucky as all heck.
And
Like he
then
critted
the
me
guy-
every turn.
The guy I played, he was probably the best one of them all from what I experienced. And like, no disrespect to all of them, but we were just hurt that we didn't make it.
I'm not gonna lie, to you, I was extremely hurt. I thought about it for the longest. But yeah, the dude crit me every time. I just didn't. I was like,
I just got rushed down, and all my grade 2s hit the damage zone.
bro, it's probably like Aqua Force with 12 crits. I don't even know.
But you know, my personal record was 5-3, and for my first Vanguard regionals, I had a really good time, and I think did pretty well.
All right, we were at 56 minutes. Like,
Hey!
holy crap. So we could touch on the judges.
I think you should get
And
to the
then-
rant, and then we judge.
So rant first,
my
then
balls.
judges, or judges first and then end
yes, I
on the
did.
rant.
How about we pick everybody to do one judge comment,
Yes.
and then we get the.
Can I go first?
You know what? I don't know what I want to say, so we'll let
Go ahead.
Corey Kai rant first.
There you go.
Let's see. We're at 56 minutes and 45 seconds. Anybody want to say something real quick for the 57 mark hit?
I like eggs.
That's a
Yes.
Wow.
You know what?
Shake and bacon.
You know what? As
Shake
long
and
as the one thing that made my whole day is that Andy Sandborg, son of a bitch, didn't get in top 4. Sorry, I had to drop
Ouch.
one. Had to drop one. You know who I'm talking about, Mr. Winters. If you want to find me, West Farms Mall. Let's go.
See you in the streets.
He was like see me in the streets.
The pencil shop.
When
right,
I
Corey,
heard
Kai.
he didn't make anything, I was
You
like,
have
Yeah, he
5
didn't make it.
minutes. You have to an hour and 2 minutes.
Go.
rock and roll.
Hey, I got this. Okay. Was not gonna say that. I would play Gear Chronicles.
You know what
sir.
really ruffles my feathers?
Hey!
Anyway,
You know what really makes me think my tank real quick?
y'all gonna stop interrupting on my time.
All right, go.
Working on it.
No, he's not.
So, this Academy Adidas set that is coming out,
God.
right? So, you have it split between Future and Swell clans, you got the normal G people, the people that want to be introduced, and you have the Prism stuff that everybody's in an uproar about. Why didn't they get a second crit? Why I gotta play stands? And blah, 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 whatever. And then you have duos. You have the one set that has been competitive since their entire slew of introduction, and you give them the worst support on the known planet. The worst. You gave them a card that needs the break ride to happen, and then you lose the entire aspect of what the break ride does. Why is it a triple rare? Why is it not a rare? Why is the Legion not a triple rare? Because the Legion is godlike. Legion does everything. Legion says, you need unclip damage? That's cool. You want to bounce back pieces and unclip all the things and then do piece? That's cool. You want a grade 1 round? You got that. But every other card that's in this set is going to be over rarity. It's not going to do nothing. You need a Pacific Vanguard to have it do stuff, and it's terrible. Why are all these cards double rare and above? Why do you have 2 chances to pull all these jank double rares? Everybody's just like, oh man, it's so godly when you're on rate, which won't happen because they want mirror to be a thing. You bounce it, it's an 11K, it do stuff. So if I play the old deck and I'm on mirror, so that my deck can do stuff, the card Vanilla is all sin, and I can't bounce it because I'm a scrub. So when I go into my break ride turn, which, oh man, I play my limit break enabler, which don't do nothing because I need 4 counter blasts to do the whole combo and make this deck even semi-competitive.
Tell them how you really feel.
I can't.
Oh, like what is even? And then they're like, oh man, because we know that Japan is a bunch of perverts, let's make all the FPs have like lack of clothes and panty shots, and then let's have them be like $150 a card when they release on Miami. What?
Also gay.
Like, okay, so we're gonna make the Generation Rare not only be 5 per case, 5 in a case. We're gonna make the SP 5 times as much because she wearing a sun hat and she on a beach, and they all got legs, except for the duos. I am super upset that the duo SPs in the crit don't have alternate art. They're just regular jank art with more sparkles. So everything that has a Generation Break 1 restriction is full art. Everything else is full art, but just that art. Like, all the Generation Break 1 stuff is alternate art, and they have, like, different things. They're, like, all school themes and stuff. All the duo crap and the crit and all that stuff. It's like, no, we just got rid of the text box, and we got Ramo, which is the creepy duo thing with the hands that takes up the whole picture, and it's like, y'all knew what this was. Why don't y'all make this a thing? But the good thing about the set is that Acclaim Booster is godlike, because Acclaim Booster does not have the same issue that Cosmic Roar have, where you drop $30 on a box, and then your triple rare is Die Earth, and then you pull like 2 crits and no value. Acclaim Booster is 12 packs in a box as opposed to 15, but each of those packs have 7 cards. You get 2 rares guaranteed, and one of the rares is a foil rare. So you can foil out your whole deck except for the draw and the heal. It's kind of depressing. But you want to stop doing that. I'm sick of you looking at you in my corner of my eye, and you just doing all the stuff. But nope. If I pull that card, I'm going to burn it. New mirror is terrible. And for all the people that think that card is good, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You will commit 4 slots to that one card, and you will be heavily disappointed that you go 0-4 at your local tournament. Card is so bad, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's the last card that they revealed as a triple rare. It must be good." Because logic states that if they wait forever to reveal a card, it's good. It's not good. Why would I pay 3 cards out of hand to restand my Vanguard from the soul as an 11K, lose all my break ride skills, and then pitch a card to re-grab said jank card? Everything in that set is good except for that one card. Burn it, feed it to your dog, give it to a homeless man, tell him to get it food stamps or something.
Give it to Jay.
Give it to Jay.
Give it to Jay. He'll play it.
I'm pretty sure he'll find a good way for that card to be used. But as any other player, don't commit to Mirror, who has a $40 break ride right now.
God.
Don't understand why a card of $40. Yes, it's good. It only works with 1 grade 3. For optimum efficiency. Every other grade 3 just says suck it. You don't do nothing. You get 2 extra attacks. They don't hit a damage trigger, and 1 random column that can just like intercept after I get this damage trigger. So man, Ryuna's on the hype right now, just like every other clan, like Shadows, through the Legend deck, and I'm not gonna go on the Legend deck thing because
that's another rant for another day.
That's another rant for another day.
Thank you, sir. All right, we're gonna end this with some real quick judge comments on.
I'm pretty sure we're all just gonna comment on the same.
Nope.
Yeah, I bet you we are.
So, I'll introduce it. What had happened was.
Oh my God.
I know, right? Our boy from Team Crit.
Yep, it's it. Same one.
Zeus, aka Daddy Chips, aka Lionheart, aka whatever he wants to be called. He was facing a guy. At the end of the game, his opponent drew the last card in his deck to start his turn. And Vanguard convention that we all should know, especially the judges, is that when you draw the last card of your deck, you lose automatically. Or if you get, or
Lost my deck out.
more specifically, if you get to a check timing of your deck and your deck is at 0, you lose. So the dude drew the last card of his deck. Judge walked by after Raph said that he lost. Judge said, no, he gets to end his turn before game is declared over, which is wrong and stupid. And his opponent playing a Legion deck be like, oh man, I'm gonna take these, I'm a Legion because I haven't Legion yet. I'm gonna put 4 cards back in my deck, and now I'm gonna crit through because I put 4 crits back. You know what all these cards are. And our boy had 3 cards left in his hand and ate a double crit and lost the game and lost the round for his team, I believe. My thing is, if you're a judge,
And a head judge, no less.
yes, they appeal to the head judge.
2 of them. 2 of
And
them.
from what we understand, they appealed to the head judge, and the head judge confirmed what the judge said. I'm sure he'll listen to this and he can confirm what happened. But we're going to talk about this as of the fact that, assuming that the head judge appealed it and confirmed what the floor judge said, which is he get to finish his turn. If you're a judge, and we know you're volunteers, like, just please know what the rules are, because everybody that plays Vanguard knows that when you draw the last card of your deck,
Game over.
Game over, flat
done.
out.
Flat out.
There's no
No
magic.
ifs, ands,
There's
no extra,
magic.
no intern, no nothing.
Yeah, nothing like that. Game is over, and that could have made or broke their entire tournament, because we don't know how the rest of the tournament could have turned out. And they could have been
Exactly.
7-1 for all we know after that, because they could have won that round and changed who their next opponent
Opponents
would have
are.
been, and it could have had an easier matchup or a better matchup. And they could have won and just kept steamrolling from there. But because that happened, they lost that round and changed the entire landscape of their entire tournament.
Well, that and it also changes your experience too, because now they got a crappy experience out of
because
something they should have
back in
had.
your mind is that, like, the judge screwed me over,
Over.
as opposed to me losing by something else. And so, like, we understand that you're volunteering, you're trying the best that you can, but when it's something that fundamental as last card type stuff, just know what it does, man.
I don't think they do volunteers because, you know, they're attempting to try to be a judge. They just want that free
Yeah,
box and all that swag.
Yeah, they don't want that swag.
Yeah.
It is. They get a lot of swag, because one of my boys was a Bushiroad judge.
And then, like, the judge test is not hard. It's like
No,
10
it's
questions.
a couple questions.
There's like one trick question with Dancing Wolf,
Yeah.
which is the same.
Which is pretty much like if it restands to get the boost kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, before the hit is declared.
Yeah.
Nova Grappler.
Yeah. It says if it stands, it gets +3.
Yeah.
And so if it's boosting and you hit a stand trigger, you can boost it and it gets +3. It's like
Very old.
it's like
Set
I think it's
two
the
or
first
three?
extra booster. I think
Oh, it's extra boost- it's
I
extra
think it's their
booster?
very first extra booster.
A G questionnaire?
You would
But the
think,
majority
but
of them
it's
are
not.
like, if this happens, what power is this?
This.
If this happens, is this affect
Yeah.
people? Like,
Like they need to. I don't
Yeah.
know if they
They-
conferred to Tim Emerson, who's one of the what's it called, moderators
Yeah.
on the North America page, because he put up a judge quiz which is really good. Like, it actually tests your thought process of how cards
How it's supposed to
interact
work,
in the middle of the turns and things like that. If they conferred to him, which I know he talks to JD Mercado, that'd be great. But if they just made up one without really talking to him, I feel like that's where they mess up at, because he made a really good quiz that was difficult, which would test your knowledge of Vanguard
Yeah.
mechanics.
Oh. Do you have anything to add for your part about the judges?
not really.
Well, mine was this. We're already in a room with hundreds of people, and you got to deal with their, body odor and smells and scents, and you got the food inside and everything's going on. Your judges should equally be clean.
Agreed.
I don't need nobody bending over telling me what's right, wrong, and they breath be on fire, or they smell. No, hear me. Okay,
Check out
this isn't my
Peeled.
first. This isn't my first tournament, so I know how it goes. You're in there, people's nerves, you're going on, you're sweating, and it's.
Yeah.
But if you
Put some
wash
deodorant.
yourself, put a little deodorant on,
Hey,
at least
episode 10
you'll
of the
sweat and it
podcast.
won't smell.
Episode 10.
That was one of our top
we talked
things.
about it. Hygiene.
Don't smell like butt.
I
Hygiene
mean, there's
first.
ladies in there, you guys. Come on. If you ain't gonna do it for yourself, do it for the ladies. Some of
sorry.
them, but
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like, have some self-respect. And as a judge, I look at you as a higher authority. You need to become
I got
correct.
something to add on the term of self-respect. Continue.
Okay, but that's where I'm at with that.
At least do an arm nether region. Come on.
Yeah.
For real.
Arm never reached.
Little baby powder never hurt nobody.
Unless you overdo it. Legit walked past this lady when I left work the other day who smelled like she just dumped an entire bucket of baby powder on her. I know, you know how you like walk past the way you gotta hold your breath. And hope
Oh, I
you
thought you meant she
inhale it?
filled her
That's
pants.
how it was. Huh?
I thought you meant she filled her pants.
I used to do that for fun with a
She
kid.
donked a whole bucket.
Oh, whoa, chill. Like
We ain't making it.
Like,
Ugh.
I'm
just saying,
like she just sprayed
to make the overall process better, just clean yourselves, guys. It's the day before the tournament, the day of the tournament. If you live in New York City, there's no reason you should be coming in here incorrect. You live down the street, man.
You know what got
There's some people who came from like Georgia, like
Yeah, the one were from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. They didn't smell like that. Just saying.
Wow. Anyway, what got me was, alright, so, they're like, attention all card fighters, and like, you gotta
the
go
opening
through the
ceremony?
whole,
Oh my God.
not the opening ceremony as a whole, but they essentially explain everything that every card fighter should know
No.
while you're going into this tournament. So, as opposed to, calling judge at the end of the round and waiting for them to guide you through what you already know, it's like, okay, we know we won this many rounds, we know you run this many rounds, sign here. Well, you should wait for a judge to confirm.
watch and
It's
confirm
like,
it, yeah.
bro, what?
Like, if we wrote down something wrong, why would they give us the win?
They wouldn't have signed it.
Yeah.
That's just being fair. And if they didn't sign it, I mean, they left the table. You could then call a judge because you would need assistance at that point. But if you're just going to write your name and your point
Like,
total on it, it should be over with.
like, if we write down we won 2 and they won 1, if you get over there, you'd be like, okay, cool. So, like, you guys agree with what this is?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
all right, cool.
yeah,
Now
sign
I'll
it.
sign it. And then that would save an entire whole spiel.
Because we have a really good community here in Vanguard, so
Yep.
it should be to the point
At
where judges
Voltage Gaming.
respect us
Yeah.
and say, all right, I trust you guys' judgment. You guys confirm with each other. Yes, yes, yes. Check's good. Sign it.
Because
Move
you
on.
got 3 people there. Like, you're not
This ain't
gonna
Yu-Gi-Oh,
say-
bro.
Like, you're not going to be like, yo, we won 2. Like, no, you
Sorry.
did it. We won 2. And then get to this whole thing. Like, you lost the game. Like, we're not that scummy. At least we try not to be.
There's very few of us. They're not saying we don't have them. There's very few, but you
Yeah,
know,
chops.
yeah.
Scumbag chops.
But that's it.
So, as a judge, your job is to walk up and down your aisle
Yep.
to make sure everything's going good. Oh, Gearwolf stacks. Okay, no problem. ARG's a bunch of fools.
Oh, God.
Let me get the salt off.
Shout out to ARG.
So, anyways.
That was months ago, man.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm still
This is a
bothering because I'm the
terrible
only one playing Gears, all right?
So,
Now listen.
what had happened was, at ARG, this is back when...
Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes, Hartford. ARG Hartford. When G2 just dropped.
G1.
G1, my bad. They ruled, for whatever reason, that Gear Wolf from Gear Chronicle, which says when something is bottom decked, it gets +3, did not stack. Even though it is worded exactly the same
You know what the worst is?
as
though?
Bruno and Shuki, which have similar things, but continually get their +3.
They
12
claimed
people
it was a
pulling the
Bushy
cards out.
Road judgment.
Was
That's
not.
what they claimed.
Was
That's what
not.
ARG claimed, by the way. That it was a Bushy Road rule judgment.
Which is BS.
And before it was like an SCA rule judgment who is known to have the worst
Yes.
rulings ever.
Ever.
Yes.
Anywho,
Anywho.
so your job as a judge is to do that. Now, what you are not supposed to do is what happened to me. As I'm playing and I'm concentrating on what I have to do in what order I want to do it. This is what I hear.
He got Hey Arnold, man.
Ew! Hot!
He got Stinky from Hey Arnold.
I'm sitting here with this breathing in my head like Filbert from Rocko's Modern Life. Old people know what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
90s kids.
Yup.
That's right. So finally, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be rude.
It's better than me.
Should have. So, but anyways, he finally got up and left. Now, also, I will back up everything Proof said about what happened to our friend during that match because I was standing right there, and 2 judges, not 1, 2 judges, one of them head judge, didn't know what you do when you drew a card. So, even the kid who was playing the Gears deck, who drew the last card, was like, I think that's what happens. I pretty much lost. Judge was like, no, you didn't lose. Calm down. Wrath was like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and so it ruined his whole
I'm
experience.
just saying, naturally, at that point, if you're going to Legion, I'm going to put all my crits back, too.
Exactly.
Yes, Peanut Gallery.
Go.
Team has really bad luck at tournaments, though, if you think about it. Like,
I know, they're all great
judge-wise,
people.
Like, oh, man.
Well, it's the judges. Remember with
Oh,
ARG?
They always get up by judges. They always
Nothing's got a body bag of the judge.
Yup. That was at ARG. They
ARG,
got him for.
Connecticut.
Yeah,
Part of that
right?
was,
You gotta have double sleeves. Good.
part of that was
dude
Rap being a
took-
nice guy.
He took the top card
Like-
deck, put it underneath the judge, said he couldn't do that. I was like, what?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it's a cut.
Yeah.
I know, they
That's
were
all-
dogging him on his personal cut.
Yes.
It was like, it's a cut.
Like,
Whatever.
Judge is not a
It's-
cut. Like, yes, it is.
Untwist your
But-
panties, it's alright.
If you're going to play in tournaments, you're going to know you're going to bump into crappy judges.
Yeah. So we're at 1 hour and 13. I think that's officially the longest podcast that we had. Yeah.
Doesn't
That
matter,
was
it felt
pretty
good.
I know, right? Got all off
I
our
got
chest.
a lot of that salt water out.
God, no.
Why are you so bony?
Because he needs to eat more sandwiches. You knew what this was, girl.
Any quick last comments? We all good?
No, thanks for having me. I'm happy to do this.
Yes,
Neil,
thank-
I have something.
Got to take off your side bag, your scarf, your sweater, your hat.
Push the stop button.
Pale Moon has not been confirmed for anything G, and I'm stoked about it. Tap dancing Christ.
They put Genesis all up in there.
Right?
Ew.
Better switch
Angel
lanes,
feathers,
boy.
which haven't done anything since a dog age.
Freaking Murkuma got support before Pale Moon did. I'm going back to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Now,
No, whoa.
Let's duel. You better learn how to play Vanguard.
Don't. Like,
all right, guys, it's been good. It's been real. Big thanks to Maverick for jumping in, taking spot.
Don't forget the CT part, because you know it's provocative.
no. It's legit, man. We can even shorten it up. Let's figure something out.
I know, right? And be sure to like the video. Hope you guys enjoy what you listen to. Subscribe to my channel to see for more content. And until later, guys, or until next time, guys, peace.
Peace.
Later.
Bye now.